This woman wants to know the truth about her internet boyfriend.
He's very, very good looking man, almost like a model. He's sweet and caring. He said all his sweet words to me.
He was handsome, accomplished, and loved animals.
He's a veterinarian. He says he's a surgeon. He's all over TikTok with it.
There was just one problem.
Okay, well, there's a lot of gift cards that I did. I started doing $100 Apple cards, $200 Apple cards.
Every time he asked you for a card, you got him a card.
Whenever I got paid, I would send it over.
Oh, she's been scammed not once, but twice here.
I told him that my relationship was going to end. He said, "Oh, great, I love you, baby. Like, this good-looking guy wants to date me."
Join us on this catfish adventure. We'll find out if this man is really top dog or just another romance scammer looking for a bone.
Let's say we verify he is real. Is this like the moment that you just dip out from your boyfriend?
Real quick, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your comment and like could help stop someone from being scammed. Let's get into it.
All right, team, so I got a new case. I'll read her email. She says, "To whom it may concern, I got caught in an online romance myself. I saw your YouTube videos and I was wondering if maybe you could help me out. He contacted me on Instagram. His name is Alex Richard. We've been talking for 6 months and he always asks for gift cards. He says that he wants to meet in Canada and I need to buy him a plane ticket. I'm pretty sure he's from Nigeria."
Nigeria.
Yeah. She says the numbers, 234 area code.
And so she thinks he's from Nigeria based off of the country code.
Yeah, that's Nigeria. Yeah.
I would like it if you guys could reach out to me. Thank you, Virginia.
Hi, my name is Virginia. I am 46 years old. I live in Canada. Well, I like to play video games, go online, of course. I do some adult coloring, pencil crayons, markers, relaxing. I work in healthcare, working with seniors. It's hard, emotionally and physically. It does give me a form of satisfaction to make them happy, and I love it.
Virginia didn't sign up for a dating site to meet this man she reached out to us about. This guy got in contact through her Instagram profile.
I reached out to Social Catfished because when I saw your stories online, I knew you guys would help me. His name is Alex Richard. I met him on Instagram. We started talking, and then he added me as a friend right away. So then we started chatting through the messenger, and then we followed each other over on TikTok. He's in his 40s, dark hair, he had a beard, he has dark brown eyes, he's tall, well built. So my friends do think he's really good looking, almost like a model. He's very, very good looking man.
Virginia was excited to see this handsome man interested in her. The two hit it off right away and began to get to know each other more.
We both love animals. He's a veterinarian. He holds a lot of animals like dogs and cats. He says he's a surgeon. He's all over TikTok with it. He told me he's from Germany. He's very good at wording things, very pleasant, very polite to me. And he was interested in me, but I told him I was in a relationship. He's sweet and caring. He said all his sweet words to me.
Virginia does have a boyfriend, but apparently Alex was just too charming for her to ignore him.
The first time he told me he loved me was when I told him that my relationship was going to end. He said, "Oh, great, I love you, baby. I want to have a relationship." And he's passionate, caring towards me. He would always text me, "Good morning, baby. Good evening, baby." We did that for a while. "Are you home from work? Have you eaten yet today? I love you. I want to come meet you in Canada. You're beautiful." I felt good. Like, this good-looking guy wants to date me. I was in love with him, yes. And I was very kind and nice to me at the beginning.
After a few weeks of chatting, Virginia had fallen head over heels for Alex. She would do anything to make this man happy. This is when the request for money kicked in.
The first time he asked me my money, I remember this clearly. He was starting to ask me for cards. Could I get some Apple cards? Okay, well, there's a lot of gift cards that I did. He was saying he was low on food. It's like his phone. I'm afraid I'm going to lose connection with you. You're sending me over money. He was in the hospital at one point for 2 weeks, that he needed medication. He didn't give any specific. He just said he was in the hospital. So I started doing $100 Apple cards, $200 Apple cards, scratch the code on the back of the card and give it to him.
Virginia would send gift cards to Alex daily to fulfill whatever request he had. Her money was running dry, but Alex's problems kept popping up by the day. She went through great lengths to send these gift cards, especially when he claimed he wanted to visit her in person.
I don't drive, so I walked in the middle of winter all of last year, and our winters are terrible. And I would go to each store. As a matter of fact, when I had COVID last year, he made me go to the store when I had COVID. He said, "You can't put on a mask." No, and guess what I did? I did go. I was very forceful on that. 1 week I went almost every day. I tallied it up, and the total amount that I have of all my cards are 3,000, maybe a little bit more. So it was last year before Christmas when he wanted to meet me in Canada, and I had to pay for his plane ticket, which was going to be $11,900. I sent $1,000 through wire transfer for his plane ticket. He wanted to come for my birthday, which was this month, which never happened. He was planning to come to Christmas last year to meet me, and that never happened. But if he were to come now, I'd still want to meet him.
Virginia has grown suspicious of Alex, especially after he promised to visit her but never followed through. Too many things just weren't adding up.
Later on, he wouldn't respond to my answers through texting. And then he'll come back on, "Oh, baby, I'm sorry, I was busy. But can I ask you a favor?" I said, "Sure." And then it'd be like another hour later, "Well, can you go out and get me a card?" And a lot of the video calls that I got from him, I couldn't see his face. He would leave the screen black so I wouldn't see him. I had one really weird one that he was having surgery, and he turned the camera around. His mouth was like, it wasn't right at all.
Paga la flaca, que estuvo aquí hospitalizado nosotros este verano súper grave.
I asked him for my money back, and he said he will. And then he was doing excuses like, "But I got to get access to my bank account. You got to go get me an Apple card." I did tell him, like I said to him, "You don't need a card to access your account. Come on." I did text him that. So he had enough money to pay his own bills. He's a vet. But then it turned when I stopped giving him money and cards, and he made me so anxious when he started asking me for more cards and money. I'm hoping he would be real. Actually, yes. If he turned out to be real and were to come today, I'd be very excited and happy, and I want to meet him. I think about him all the time, a lot. And then I reach out to him, and he's not responding to me right now. He hasn't been online all day today. But when I go through his videos on TikTok, I feel that he's real. I told a few of my friends, they're telling me it's fake, you need to move on, it's not real. I've gone to the police 3 times. They've told me the same thing. But in my head, I feel like it's real. And I just want some answers.
I was blown away when I heard that Virginia actually has a significant other.
The online relationship has affected my real relationship, because I am kind of currently in a relationship right now, because I think my real life relationship is falling apart. That's what made me drawn to the online guy. My relationship right now is off and on. We've had our fights. He wanted to end it so many times, and he hasn't. And then I decided to go online when we thought we ended it. And I met this guy online. I did tell my real partner that I'm talking to this guy and he wants to give cards. And then he got mad. And he said, "Don't do it, just block him." He is hurt. He's mad, but we're going to work on this together. So
I think we need to get on a call with her and just figure out where she's at with that relationship and this relationship. Virginia?
Hi.
So I have the team here, David, Drew, Sheridan.
We are all really confused because when you first reached out, you didn't tell Brianne about, you having a significant other. Is that going on right now?
It is. We had a fallout, but we're back together. Yeah.
So he knows about Alex.
He knows.
Why are you wanting our help? I mean, you're with somebody, you're back with them. Why does this person even matter? And especially, I'm just being very candid. There's very apparent red flags that I think anybody can spot.
I just want to know if he's real and where my money went to.
What makes you think he's real?
I watched him on TikTok. The videos that he sent.
Is there any way that there's more to this than you just wanting to find where your money went?
Maybe to know who he is, too. That's what I want to know.
Let's say we verify he is real. Is this the moment that you just dip out from your boyfriend?
Yes, want to say? Yeah.
He knows that you're gonna leave him if this person's real?
Oh, no, I don't know.
Do you enjoy communicating with him? Do you enjoy talking to this guy?
I kind of do because it's kind of it's a connection. I think it's an investment thing that I have, and I just can't get over it.
What does your boyfriend think about it?
He hates it.
I would hate it too.
He's mad at me.
But don't you think he has a right to be mad at you?
100%.
So here's the deal we'll make with you, right? The only way I'll do this is if we're doing it to help you and your boyfriend reconcile, which means like going to counseling together. Because it doesn't make sense to me to have my team do this if you guys are not trying to like repair things, especially you're doing something behind your boyfriend's back. Like for me, I don't see any good that I'm doing.
I know, and I appreciate it, and I just want to know where my money went.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, we'll do this, but like only if you're gonna work to reconcile things like with your boyfriend.
You know, I will help. I mean, I will. Sorry, I will get help.
I give you my word, we'll have our team look into this. You're giving me your word though that you and your boyfriend are gonna reconcile things, but also that you'll stop communicating with this person today, right?
I will, 100%.
All right, so we'll finish working on this. We'll follow up with you with what we find.
I appreciate that, and I really want to find out who. I don't know where my money went, and then I'll move on.
So one thing we will need is access to the WhatsApp account that you're talking to him on. Is that something we can get today?
Yeah.
Okay, so Brianne's actually gonna set it up right now.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate your help, too. I really do.
If you're looking to contact us and you think you might need our help finding out who you're communicating with online, or maybe you need help breaking through to a friend or a family member, don't hesitate to reach out to our email, sharemystory@socialcatfish.com. We can help you find the answers you've been looking for. Okay, Seekers, after our call with Virginia, Brianne, David, and the Social Catfish research team put their heads together to see if they could find the truth about this profile claiming to be Alex.
What can we pull on Alex to give Virginia some clarity?
Let me just confirm his identity, IP tracker. What do you think?
How many photos do we have?
We have a lot of images.
Is this him?
So yeah, we'll just reverse image search his photos on our website and try to look for leads.
Sending all of this money to Alex has put Virginia in a tight spot financially, and all of the broken promises from Alex telling her he would pay her back and visit her in person led her to reach out to this money recovery company to track down the truth about where the money that she was sending to Alex was going.
She connected with them to retrieve her lost or stolen funds.
The email was amelia@atlantaventureefund.com.
To begin their investigation, they requested screenshots of the wire transfers that she sent to Alex for his plane tickets.
They think it went through crypto, specifically Ethereum. They said that they can help her get her money back from Binance.
We know that this is like a refund recovery scam because of how it's set up, because the email that she's getting is like, oh, we found exactly where your money is. So the fact that this person's saying that, it's a lie.
That just wasn't adding up to the research team, so they decided to do a deeper dive into this company and their website.
Okay, so when I look up the history of the domain, it actually looks somewhat reputable. So it was like registered in 2016, which is typically not like a red flag for us because like usually if like a domain has been registered for that long, it's like the chances of it being fraudulent are like fairly low. What I did is I went to the domain, I tried to load it. It says this site can't be reached. I'll see right here if there's anything in Google at any point in time, and there's nothing in Google either. That's like a red flag that somebody that says they have a recovery company, they're basically saying that it's a legitimate business, but like the website's not loading at all. So I went to archive.org and I just dropped in the website. What this does is it shows any like historical version of the website. So I can literally go back to like 2017 and see what the website looked like. When I go here, it says Atlanta's most innovative venture fund. So this is like a venture fund for like investments, not like a refund service. So at some point, the website was either sold or transferred to this company. Oh, but here's the team. Look, and these are LinkedIn URLs. And I mean, this guy says he still owns the site. And then we know for sure that that's the domain name because it's the same logo that's right here. These are 2 scams that she's part of. I think we investigate both scams because she's being scammed not once, but twice here.
Now that the team had the facts behind the profile claiming to be Alex, it was time to sit down with Virginia and see if we could convince her to take in this information. Stick around until the end to see if Virginia will listen to reason or continue to send money to this online Romeo.
Virginia, nice to meet you. I'm Drew.
Nice to meet you, Drew.
So how are you feeling?
A little nervous. And I've been very emotional. I've been crying off and on. Like yesterday, I was in bed for a good hour crying.
Crying about what?
Him threatening me, calling me names, telling me off when I wouldn't get him a card.
Why do you think you're putting up with him treating you this way, or any person treating you this way or talking to you like this?
I don't know. I think it was like a comfort thing.
Does your boyfriend talk down to you?
Sometimes he has as well. And it upsets me. I've told him that. He's upset. We talked last night after we talked about what's going on and happening.
How did that conversation go?
He doesn't really want to talk about it. He just kind of wants to move on from it.
How many episodes of our YouTube channel have you watched so far?
Almost all of them.
Really?
Every single one.
Wow.
Almost.
And you're still wondering if this guy's real.
I want to know if he's real or not, and then I'll move on. I just want to know where my money went.
How much did you send via transfer total?
1,200 total. I wanted to show you guys all these gift cards that I've saved.
Wow.
That's a lot of gift cards.
$3,000 in total.
Is that all of them there?
That's all of them.
There's no way you only sent 3,000.
Oh my gosh. That's a
Here's-
lot of.
That's a lot more than $3,000. Where'd all that money come from?
Whenever I got paid, I would send it over.
Are you tired of this?
I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm emotional exhausted.
So why were you sending that amount of gift cards?
I had a lot of stories from him, like different stories from him. And he was going to come to Canada and meet me. So that was a little over 1,000. He was hungry. He needed groceries. And some of them didn't even work, apparently. That's what he told me.
Every time he asked you for a card, you got him a card.
I got him a card. Up until like May is when I stopped.
What do you think you're going to hear from us today?
To find out if he's real or not is what I'm hoping.
But what do you think our answer is going to be?
Not sure. I'm confused.
What are you most confused about?
When I go over to his TikToks and I see a lot of his videos, then I think he's real in my head. But then when I'm doing video calls with him or talking to him on the phone, sometimes he'll have different voices with different numbers. So that's where I'm confused.
You think you're talking to the person in the TikToks?
Yeah, sometimes.
Brianne and the search team, they have pulled everything that you're looking for. All the answers are here today. We're gonna go through everything and you make a decision on if you wanna continue to keep communicating with this person, okay?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I want to talk to you about the phone numbers. I specifically looked at the phone numbers that are in the WhatsApp. The +49 number, we ran a phone search on that number and we were able to confirm that this is indeed a wireless phone number and it is linked back to Berlin, Germany. The other phone number, the +234 number, we were able to confirm that this is also a wireless phone number, but it is linked to Nigeria. Do you think it's a little strange that he's contacting you on multiple numbers?
Yes, I do think it's strange. That's why I got a hold of you guys, because
if you performed a search on my phone number, it's gonna come back wireless in California because that's where I live. So what is that telling you about him having a wireless phone number in Nigeria?
he's not who he says he is.
I know that you've been waiting and wanting to know where he was located. We created an IP tracker. We made it look like a legitimate gift card, remember? And you sent it and he clicked on it. He clicked on it 4 times and he's from Lagos, Nigeria. That has been confirmed.
Okay. I feel hurt and sad. My heart's racing.
The search team was also able to figure out
who this person was in these images that you've been getting from this person that's claiming to go by Alex.
So we ran all of his images through our reverse image search, and we were able to confirm his true identity. The real man in the image, his name is Manu. Manu. He really is a veterinarian, but from Spain. What's going on in your head right now?
I'm upset. I feel stupid because I thought that was his real name.
You were sent all of this man's images that are on his Instagram page.
Here are several pictures of Manu. Have you seen any of these?
Yes, I've seen them all. Yeah.
This guy doesn't know you. He's got his own life, you know, he's got his own Instagram profile. You can see that he's a well-known person. He has over 100,000 followers on Instagram. This is the man that was also victimized in this scam that you were in.
I want to share something else with you, Virginia. This is an article I found where his images have been used all over the internet by romance scammers.
Okay.
So you can see all the images that they stole from his social media accounts. You can see this whole entire article. This man's images were used to romance scam them, and this was the images that were used.
His images and likeness are frequently used. Obviously, he deals with this on a daily basis. Many other people that were victimized just like you were and were tricked into sending their money. This is the same thing you're going through. This is a romance scam. This person has used you and lied to you to get you to send them gift cards. And the reason why they wanted those gift cards was because it's a non-traceable form of money. They can easily take the code off the back of that card, get it from you, and use it however they please.
Every time he told you that the code didn't work and he didn't receive the funds, he was lying to you.
Okay.
He's been lying to you about his name. He stole someone else's pictures. He's been lying to you every time he tells you that the gift card code didn't work and then you would have to send him a new gift card. He's been lying to you this whole entire time.
Mm-hmm.
And saying he was going to come to Canada and meet me.
He's not coming to Canada. Manu, he posts on his social media all the time. He's not going to Canada.
Manu doesn't know who Virginia is. He's never spoken to you. He's never seen you. He has no clue who you are.
My heart's racing.
Virginia, I understand that you felt let down, but this is a person that you've put in between you and your boyfriend.
I feel stupid for that too. And I apologized to him hugely last night.
You also mentioned, though, that if this were a real relationship, that this person ended up being real, that you would leave your boyfriend for him.
I would have if it was real. And I thought we ended it a long time ago, my boyfriend and I actually, because we had a huge fight. And he said it's over, and then that's when I started this.
It just came off like that you're using your boyfriend as a backup. Did you tell him what you told us, that if this was real, you were going to leave him?
I haven't told him, no.
I think he should know.
I'll tell him. I'll tell him tonight when he comes home.
Throughout the duration of me and you speaking and working on this case together, I've told you personally to block this guy.
The reason why I think I unblocked him a lot of times, and other people have told me to block him as well, thinking I'm going to get my money back, is what's going on in my head. I thought he was a scam later on, and that's when I wanted to find out where my money was going. That's why I did the best refund.
So you reached out to them?
Yeah.
Looking to figure out where your funds had gone?
Yes, and to try to get some of it back. She did a trace of it, of my money, and she said it went to crypto.
How did you find out about this website?
I looked it up.
So you reached out to them?
Yeah.
Did you share any personal information, bank details?
No, nothing but first and last name.
Did you pay them to do this for you?
No.
I'm just trying to get to the point where somebody would know that the cash is being converted to crypto. Like, how would someone be able to find that?
I don't know. She traced it, and then she sent me an email, and it was all about where my money was going.
But Amelia isn't claiming to be from bestrefund.com. She's claiming to be from Atlanta Venture Fund.
I didn't know that.
I find that very strange.
That is strange.
Usually when you're representing a company, the email is going to mimic the company name.
Yeah, I find that strange too. I don't know why it says that. She was bugging me, and then I just blocked it.
What was she bugging you about?
To pay her the money.
Yeah, you just have to be careful online looking for someone to help you recover funds, especially when you've wired funds or you've sent funds through gift card. Once you've sent it, it's gone. I would recommend not reaching out to them after this and not exploring where the funds went because you've already sent it through wire transfer and crypto.
Okay.
That was one of the reasons why you reached out to us. You wanted to know where your money went and went to Lagos, Nigeria.
I'm just gonna be extremely honest with you. You will most likely never see that money again.
I'm really upset. Sorry.
I almost feel like it's more than just the money though, because after looking at the chats, it seems like there's this desperation from you to maintain the connection with him.
He just messaged me not too long ago when we were talking, and I haven't responded.
Yeah, he said he finally wants to pay you back the money, and he's asking you if you have Cash App or Coinbase. I mean, it's not even a love relationship. He might say, hi, how are you here and there, that he is going to continue to ask you for money. Even after you block him, he will try to find ways to connect with you again, and you have to be persistent and keep blocking him.
Yeah, I'm not going to associate with him anymore. And I'm pretty broke from all of it too.
What's the future look like for you? What do you plan to do with Alex, your boyfriend?
I'm no longer going to talk to Alex. I'm going to completely block him off after this. I'm probably going to get rid of the WhatsApp app altogether and focus on my boyfriend and our relationship.
Well, Virginia, we wish you the best. You have a lot of work to do with blocking him and also with your boyfriend. I hope you end up moving on and move past all of this and you're able to make better decisions moving forward. But we thank you for reaching out to us. We'll talk to you soon, okay?
Okay, thank you guys. I appreciate all your help. Thank you so much. I feel at peace now with all this. Thank you.
We'll check in on you, okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right, bye.
Thank you. Bye.
If you have been involved in a romance scam, don't forget to report it. It helps get the word out and potentially stops other people from being scammed. Seekers, don't forget, we go live every Thursday. We'll get an update for Virginia and find out if she'll keep Alex blocked and what her current boyfriend thinks about all of this. You can get all of these updates on our live this Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. You can find the link to our live stream on our YouTube channel by clicking the live tab and going to our most recent video. See you all there. We want to give a special shout out to this week's new members. Your continued support helps us to do even more to help victims of fraud and to catch scammers in the act. Thanks for watching. Don't forget all of our new videos go out every Wednesday. If you like this video, subscribe. And if you want to see more, you should probably click one of these two videos.